Hello, 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 fellow humans. Great to see you again. This week we are going to do a little bit of cleaning up. So I've no makeup on today. Now, if you want to get fully ready for this clean up, you can do. You know when you watch those old movies and they wear the beautiful dresses and they're doing all their washing by hand? Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? But I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible. So in this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the room, I'm going to clean it, and then I'm going to show you a transformation picture at the end. Let's hope you're a little bit interested. If you clicked on this video, let's hope you're a little bit interested. You might prefer it in the original pictures. Then I'll show you what it looks like now. And also I'm going to give you an update on that barn. It's so exciting. They've demolished so many things. The shape of it now, it looks like a real house. If you want to clean along with me, you can do. If you want to sit back, relax with a brew and think, I'm so glad I'm not cleaning up today, and watch me clean up and feel good that you don't have to do it, that's also an option. Hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will show you the transformations. That in itself is exciting because this house has changed a lot. We bought this house a couple of years ago. Every room has been decorated, so I will show you the before and the after.
So we're starting off with my dressing table. I've got my little Born to Sparkle Tinkerbell tray there, and I just put my everyday little items in here. It's got a little bit over full because when I come home from work, I take my earrings out and then I dump them in the tray. I need to put my larger earrings somewhere else. Oh, and I've also got some false lashes there. Look, can double up as a moustache. I've got all my products on here that I use every day. So I've got my Garnier cleansing water, which actually says milky cleansing water on it. That sounds gross, doesn't it? I'm popping my Charlotte Tilbury foundation away there. As you can see in my makeup bag, I have two Charlotte Tilbury foundations. I have one lighter, one darker, depending on if I'm wearing false tan or if it's summer or winter. Then I've got Estee Lauder Revitalising Supreme Plus. I've got some Elemis Pillow Plump and some Elemis toner there. The spray toner, it's lovely, smells so nice and spritz it all over, it's really refreshing. And then I've got some Elemis serum there. I think I got all these in a set. And then this is my perfume, and it's Lazy Sunday Morning Replica brand. And Replica, they do like by the fireside, in the library, things like that, and they're supposed to smell of books if you're in the library, but by the fireside it's like quite a smoky smell. It's nice. That one's Lazy Sunday Morning. And then I've got my moisturizer day and night ones, and all these three that I've just shown are all little sample ones that I've had, trying to use them up. And I've got Hot Couture perfume here by Givenchy, and that's really nice as well. And I love that 80s style bottle. I'm into that. So popping the earrings away now in my tray that's in my shoebox under the dressing table. I am really struggling in this house for storage. I will say that in every bit of this vlog, I really struggle for storage, so I just do what I can. It does get a lot of fingerprints on this dressing table, as you can imagine. Now guys, I'm using Daily Shower Screen spray to clean my windows and my dressing table. It's all glass, isn't it? So I love the Method sprays. I tend to use Method in my bathroom and in my kitchen. So with no place, it was just lying on the floor. I've got this set. I haven't tried it yet. It's Himalayan charcoal clay wash for your face and a face mask. It looks really good, and I did see another YouTuber with the same set and she had lovely skin.
The other day I went to an event for International Women's Day through work, and they were selling products. Oh my goodness, they were good. They were good products. So I got beautiful, this is up my street, isn't it? Positive bath and shower gel. It's aromatherapy body wash to uplift and inspire. I had a smell of it there. It is so strong on essential oils. It's like walking into a hug. It's lovely. So these are supposed to be a lot more money, and they were selling them for the charity at £10. I got this little one for free. Sweet Cheeks moisturiser. I think it's for babies. My nephew has a beautiful baby girl, and also my best friend has a toddler, so maybe that might go to one of them. I got this. I had a look online at this. This was retailing at John Lewis at £60. £10 again. Wow, it's a 3-in-1 serum. Essence and oil for revitalised radiant skin. And I've got this as a Mother's Day present, because in the UK, our Mother's Day is next weekend. So we have it different than the US. It's a different day. Get it out of its box. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. If you're watching this, I hope you don't mind me handling your Mother's Day present. That'll be from my mother-in-law. What good bargains. The snow is gone now. I'm going to clean the back of this door. As you can see, we live on a building site. Look at that. No roof. No, and the buildings have come down all around. If you've seen it in a previous video, you'll see there's quite a lot of demolition gone on there.
Back on with the cleaning. Do I procrastinate? Yes, I do. I do when I'm cleaning up. So getting everything, all the dust, and a little tidy of the tops, and then a quick dust of all my ornaments. So when decorating, I actually painted the walls the same colour as what was in my hallway at my last house. They are very pink in this room. As you can see, it all looks very dusky pink. However, in my last house, this same paint was just off-white. So it was like off-white with a very hint of pink, and I thought, oh, that'll be great with a grey carpet. Why do colours change? Why are they changeable in different houses?
When I say I've had a tidy round, it usually just does mean pushing things under the bed. Push anything that doesn't have a place. Get it under the bed. Does anybody else do that? Find a space that can't be seen, chuck it in. All my books that I still need to read. I'm a sucker for a book. I don't know why I'm looking in the drawer, because obviously it's under the bed. Oranges are not the only fruit. And it was in the food for thought section. It does take me a long time to read a book, and as you can see now, I'm right at the very, very end. I grew up where this is set. And the other day I actually found out as well that the church, which is not portrayed in a good light at all, is the same church that I went to when I was a teenager. I've been reading this. Now this is amazing. Every vegetable and what the most nutritious in that range is, which has the most benefits for your health. So it's red peppers and red chilies in that one. And then it just gives you loads of like facts about them, the best way to cook them for the nutrients, what to pair them with. It's so interesting, and it's just a really interesting book. And they do have recipes in there, you know, they have got recipes, and it's just an informational book. I just picked it up because I'm at the library, and again, this was on the food. I was in that food for thought area, so I picked it up. Yeah, I love the library. I would like to work in a library. I think that'd be my dream job. Yeah, they're so serene and peaceful. I could just spend all day in there, just browsing the books, sitting in their chairs, take a coffee in from Costa or Starbucks. What a day, yeah? I've got Love Your Sober Year as well. A seasonal guide to alcohol-free living. I'm excited because I love... Do you know what? I wasn't going to get this because I've been sober for 5 years. I'm pottering along nicely. But then I saw the cover and I saw this moon. Oh, I love the cover. So I went in for that. And I do know Mandy and Kate. I'm in those sober circles. So I'm looking forward to starting that. That looks like a little bit of a workbook as well. Back to the cleaning. Enough sitting down. This is why I'm procrastinating. This is why I'm talking to you. Apologies, but you're very lovely to talk to. Let's crack on.
Okay, so getting a darks wash ready to go in. Thank goodness I'm not washing it by hand, and emptying the bin in the bedroom.
If you've seen any of my previous clean with me videos, you'll know fundamental to my cleaning in this house, try to use a carpet deodorizer because I have pets and boys that are a little bit like animals. Carpet deodorizer makes such a difference. People walk into your house and will go, oh, your house smells nice. It's a trick. So I'll pop that down, leave it a couple of minutes, and then I'll come back to it and hoover up in here. And I always finish off, this is personal, very personal to me, it's antibacterial. You do spray it into the air, so it's antibacterial for the air. It's got 41 essential oils. It smells minty and fresh. And it says it gets rid of bacteria, viruses, microscopic fungi, and pleasant odours. It's my signature scent now for my house. Because it's nice to have a signature scent. When you walk into your house, oh yes, that's my house. That's this house. This house smells of candy floss. Can't be my house. I was once running in the rain. I was running to my mum's house. Ran, pouring down with rain, all my hair in my face. Flung open the door. I said, I'm so sorry I'm late. I've been running in the rain, dripping off me. And I just walked, and there was no porch, straight into next door's living room. And they were just sat watching TV. And it took me a minute to work out what I'd done. I was like, what? I was like, this. Getting more water on the carpet, brush it off.
Oh no, I still shame now when I see them outside my mum and dad's house. So I popped my carpet deodorizer down. I did leave that for a few minutes before I started hoovering. I've got a new hoover, the eagle-eyed amongst you may be able to tell. In previous videos I did have a Dyson. It just was forever breaking. And it was a cordless one, and I've now gone for a corded one, and this Shark, it does really pick up really well. I would definitely recommend that. Okay, so I finished this room off with a spritz. Now for the picture of what the room looked like before. So this was the photo that was on the website when it was being sold, so the estate agency website. Now it looks beautiful because they have brightened all the colours up. This little video here is of what it was like when we moved in. So a little bit of a difference from the estate agency pictures, and they did leave a lot of things. So all those things on the windowsill, they were left.
Okay, so now we're going to head into the ensuite. There is not much room in here. I will show you what I can. Are you okay there? Balanced on the toilet?
Turn this light off because it is glaring in your face, isn't it? You just put your hand under and it comes on and off. So I've given this room a really good clean. It is very small, our ensuite. It doesn't have a window, but it does its job. Laurie's icing sugar body whip there, and my cleansing mousse that I use to take my makeup off at night. So giving this a good clean again with the Method shower clean. This room actually didn't exist when we bought the house. We made this room, so it had a very large bathroom when we bought it. So we divided that into a smaller bathroom and an ensuite, hence why it doesn't have a window. These Dettol wipes in Frosted Bloom. Frosted Bloom, I can't wait until I'm using wipes that say Tropical Coconut Island or something like that on them, because I am really looking forward to summer now and a little bit of warm weather. My joints ache. in the winter. I am made for hotter climes, I think. So this is the shower area. There's just a little wall divider and then you're into the shower, which you'll see at the end. Oh, and I'm showing you this bin because look at this. What is that? Blue hair dye. So when I had my hair blue, I had to dye my hair every 3 weeks. So there was blue hair dye on everything and I can't get it off now. I love toilet cleaner. It's one of those products I really like. I think it makes a big difference to your cleaning routine. When you put that down, you know you've finished. So now everything's clean and sparkly. It always looks really nice, doesn't it, a bathroom when you've just done it. And there's the little wall and then you walk into that shower. The ceiling is sloped. So it does give it a little bit of character, a little bit less like boxy because of the ceiling sloping down there. I haven't shown you a transformation picture at the end of that one because I'm going to show you at the end of this bathroom since it was all one room. So this is the room that was split. So here I'm just popping the bath bombs that my children got for Christmas into a peacock box, which actually my butter dish, if you ever seen my butter dish when I'm doing meal preps, my butter dish came in that little box. Cleaning the sink. In here we went with all marble and dark green decor and more traditional style fittings. The taps are the same as what's on the ensuite. They're quite industrial, but the look of the bath, the shape of the bath, the shape of the toilet, I went a little bit more traditional in this bathroom. So I've cleaned everything down again with a cloth and the shower method shower spray, and then I've gone over the top with Apple antibacterial wipes, and then I'm using the antibacterial wipes as well on my loo. Going in again with the Harpic Mountain Pine. Yes. Is anybody else now singing When I'm Cleaning Windows? Yeah, I hope so. Get your banjos out. That's my dad's shed down there. He's just got a new shed. I don't think he knows about it yet though, so shush, don't tell anybody. And I've left my tripod on the windowsill there as well. But this is it, and you can see Stella on the windowsill there, all in gold. She's a princess. Well, this was how the bathroom looked before. This is in its original state, so as you can see it's really long, and it was split to make the two rooms, the ensuite and the bathroom. And it was a little bit grubby when we moved in, so I was glad to get a new bathroom suite. So this is the bathroom as it was being done. We boarded up the door and moved the door. It was messy, this room, when we were having this done. The wall needed to come down. Obviously there was another wall being built. The wood there is where the wall is now. So behind there where that toilet is, that's our ensuite, that little room there. It actually does look bigger now it is an ensuite than it does there. The shower was taken out. Everything was taken out. The bath, even though it looked like it was wrought iron, it was actually plastic. Onto the boys' rooms. Now I've been given special permission to be able to come into here, so I didn't film the cleaning. However, this I was just showing you, so I could show you a before and after. We popped those fitted cupboards in there. Sebastian has a tent in his room. He likes to have a tent, so that does take over the room a little bit, but that is his choice, it's his room. This was the room before, and it does actually look quite nice. This was the nicest of all the rooms upstairs. However, there was a lot of wonky floorboards. There was a little bit of damp. It it looks nicer on that photo than it did in real life. And we definitely needed some more storage, so we had to put those cupboards in there, and they house the boiler that we now have as well in there. So again, I've got permission to come into this room. Laurie takes care of this room himself. So we got a massive wardrobe in here. We put some wood flooring down for Laurie, and we decorated all the walls, had to come down in here. So it was a big project, this one. This is how it looked before. And then the wall had to come down from between the landing and Laurie's room. The floor we then found wasn't attached to anything and was moving around, so all the flooring had to be redone as well. And poor little Laurie had to sleep amongst all this while it was being done. By this point now, as I'm on the landing, I'd acquired a helper. So my helper did hoover all this for me on my behalf. I did put the carpet deodorizer down and he hoovered for me. So this is our landing, and the carpet was replaced in here, and then we just repainted everything magnolia, and we had a French polisher in to work on the wood and the spindles in the landing. So as you can see, this is what it looked like before. Right, it's getting ridiculous now. Stop buying books, lady. I've nowhere to put them. What am I going to do with all these books? I go to the library as well, so in addition to all the books I have, I rent them as well. Never going to get them read. So now I am using the Pledge, and I'm just giving everything a good wipe down in the snug area next to our stairs. Stella's here, moral support. It was a beautiful sunny day when I was doing this. It was very cold, but beautiful and bright. And I've got a child sock there. They get everywhere, don't they? Cleaning Neddy. So Neddy was actually made by my brother and given to us as a gift from my mum and dad when Sebastian was born. All those many moons ago. Very talented, my brother. And here we are in the living room. And Stella, doesn't she match into the surroundings? Cleaning the windows again, and just giving everything a good dust down, getting the dust off everything. The fire, I think I'd already swept out at this point, and then my son gives that a clean for me, and he does do the hoovering in here for me as well. He's a right good un. What a good helper. We've started using for our fire some natural fire lighters called Eco Blaze that I've got off Amazon, and they're great. They're made of wool and straw, I think, and they really light really well. They don't smell. I really highly recommend those. If you've got an open fire, they are definitely worth it. Like I say, have a look on Amazon, Eco Blaze. Quick spritz, and then I will show you what it looked like before. So this is how it looked before. All the beams were painted black and the woodwork was painted black, and it was very, I would say it's either magnolia or white. The fireplace was painted like a blood red, so it was all red and white. We'd moved our furniture in by this point, so a lot of this is our furniture. And this is how it looked on the photos from the estate agent. So again, like I say, I think they do something with the colours. They brighten it all up, don't they? And it does look lovely on here. I remember looking at it before we moved in and thought, oh, I love this. It looks so cosy and homely. But actually, when you were in it, it did feel a bit cold with that red and that white. And it just wasn't to my taste. I wanted something a little bit more neutral. But again, each to their own. We're all different, aren't we? It just depends on your taste. As my friend Dee would say, you do you, boo. I'm using the method again, and it is Ginger Twist antibacterial spray for my kitchen I use. This is a lovely smell, nice and spicy, fiery ginger smell, it's lovely. And I cleaned down all the surfaces with this and the fridge. And my very handsome helper is here as well.
So after that footage you have just seen, this is a few days later now. I don't know what happened, the rest of the footage that I filmed is missing. So I swept the whole kitchen, I mopped it, I hoovered Stella's couch and I popped the washing away. You can imagine me doing that. You guys now use your imaginations. Imagine me doing all that, and then I will show you now the kitchen, what it looks like now. It's not quite as tidy now because again, we're a few days later. We've had a party since then. I will show you what it looked like before and what it looks like now. My washing is there. Always more washing to do, isn't there? And there is some pots to be put away. My birthday cards. Some snacks that were left over. A bit of lemonade there. I'm just pointing out everything that should be in a different place. But really, I'm just showing you the overall look of the kitchen. Also, for my birthday, I did get a new phone, so I'm filming now with my new phone. So I'm wondering if there's any video quality difference. Now, at the moment, we do have a fridge from outside in here. My beautiful picture, my Mickey and Minnie one, is behind the fridge. We haven't got any storage because we are working on the barn. So we've no outdoor storage, we've no loft storage in this house. So everything is in this house. I am looking forward to moving to that barn and everything having a place.
Cut to what the kitchen looked like before. So there was a lot of smoke damage on the walls because they had a range that you had to light to heat the house. There was no central heating. So there was a lot of smoke damage in here because it didn't work efficiently and it used to pour out smoke. So we had to have a central heating put in when we moved here. All the woodwork was painted black, again, like in the rest of the downstairs. The original kitchen cupboards were absolutely beautiful. They'd been handmade a few years ago. They look gorgeous. So we just had those French polished. A lot of black, white and red again in this kitchen. These were the photos from the estate agent again, all brightened up. They did look lovely. However, it was a bit grubby again when we moved into this kitchen. So as you can see, everything needed a good clean out. The walls weren't quite... It's unusual, isn't it, how much it can look different on those estate agency pictures. And this is the outside. Now, I thought I'd just put this in because when we moved in, this was the area where the cows were milked. So it had all the old milking stalls. They were no longer used, but they were still there. And we actually found a grenade. We had to call the disarming squad. So they had to come to the house. This was like a week after we had moved in, and they parked up on our drive and they couldn't leave it. They had to stay there all night long and then dispose of it safely in the morning. They took it out into the field, covered it over, and then they did like a controlled explosion. All fun and games when we moved in.
Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the transformation. Hopefully soon we're going to be doing the transformation of the other house. Oh, it's how exciting. Although there is a lot to do on that one. They're here today, I can hear them chugging. There's a lot of movement going on out there, and it is snowing again. So I will hope you all have an amazing week, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.